Hey everybody, Mark Graff again. I'm going to talk about how to get the most out of your home network. And you remember I mentioned in the last video that there are really three factors, generally speaking. It's the overall capacity of your system, it's what's going on, the activity of your system, and it's the efficiency of how well you're using that capacity. So today I want to talk about capacity, which in technical terms is the bandwidth. So the idea is it's basically a pipe coming in. The internet comes through a pipe, except it's a cable. It's an electronic signal. And you pay probably a fixed fee a month to your internet service provider, and they give you a certain amount of access to the internet. And it's measured in bits per second. A bit is a 1 or a 0, and a movie file can have billions of bits in it. So if you're downloading a movie over the internet, you're downloading gigabits, billions of bits. And the measure that we use in trying to figure out the capacity of your system is the bits per second. And the two most common things are megabits, which is millions of bits a second, or gigabit. People generally just have 1 billion bits a second. That would be a gigabit. But most of you have got some megabits of access. Now, how much do you need? Well, it depends on what you're trying to pull in to the house and what you're trying to send out. If you're doing video conferencing, for example, it really matters how much you have capacity going out. If you're just watching movies, of course, it only matters what your capacity is coming in. So the download capacity, we call, is what controls how fast the movies will load, or how well you can see other people generally. It's a little more complicated than that on a video conference. And that download, it's great to have 100 megabits or 200 megabits. I have had 400 megabits, but you really want to have, it's hard to say exactly, but 14 or 15, something around 20, that really will give you a pretty good shot, for example, at doing watching a movie smoothly or participating in a video call. Now, the upload is what you're sending out to the internet, and that's also measured in megabits. And usually you want to have that, 8, 10, 12, 15, something like that. The more the better. And that will control how fast your stuff can get out to the internet. And if you're doing a real-time video call or a real-time video game, both the download speed and the upload speed both matter. And you should try to get as much as you can, but you really want to get into 15 or 20 to have a chance to have something smooth. That's a basic discussion of capacity of your internet or your bandwidth, and I'll leave that details for another time. Let's all try to keep safe out there. This is Mark Graff. I'll see you again soon. Thanks.